The reason why the dating is hot, piss, and shit is because of the women.
The problem with modern dating is this. Women say that they want a nice man, and then they chase their bad boy. Men say that they want a loyal, peaceful woman, and chase the party girl.
The most offensive thing is when the little prompt comes up on Hinge and it says, we think you two are the most compatible, and then you see who they're thinking you're compatible with. I'm like, that's what I'm bringing in? So it's a me issue.
When did modern dating get so bloody shallow? Like, I swear it's just getting worse and worse and worse. In my experience, of my friends, things I see on social media, like, nobody actually cares about getting to know someone anymore. Nobody cares if you've got anything in common.
Unfortunately, I think dating's been destroyed by modern day dating apps. No one yearns anymore. No one courts.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Pearl Chronicle.
The problem with modern dating is this. Women say that they want a nice man, and then they chase their bad boy. Men say that they want a loyal, peaceful woman, and chase the party girl. Women lead with sex, and then complain why nobody wants anything deeper. Men lead with money, and then complain about gold diggers. Basically, everybody's saying that they want one thing, yet chasing the complete opposite.
Everyone's talking one thing and living another. Women say they want that, but reward attention. Men say they want loyalty, but chase looks. Then both complain. Truth is, you don't get what you want, you get what you choose.
If you're not a beautiful, single, eligible man in New York City, please keep scrolling. Single New York City lady here, and I just want to know, where are you hiding? I know you're out there, and I know you're not on Hinge. I know you want to go on a date, and to be completely honest, so do I. So we just want to know, where are you? And if you want to go on a date, let me know, because shit is rough out here, bro.
We're not hiding, we just stopped playing the game. Less apps, less chasing, more peace. You want a date? Catch us in real life.
When did modern dating get so bloody shallow? Like, I swear it's just getting worse and worse and worse. In my experience, of my friends, things I see on social media, like, nobody actually cares about getting to know someone anymore. Nobody cares if you've got anything in common. Nobody cares if you think you're going to have a happy life together, if you've got the same values, you both want children, none of that. All people care about is where you're going to get taken on a first date. How much money are they going to spend? Are you going to be able to impress your girlfriends with them taking you to a Michelin star restaurant and buying you silly expensive champagne and filling, like, entire bedrooms with rose petals when you've been together 5 minutes? Does that matter? No, that is incredibly, incredibly shallow. What matters is what a person's like. What matters is what a person is going to be like when you're not well. What matters is what a person's going to be like when you're knee deep in nappies and you need someone to help you out so you can have half an hour's sleep. Then buying you the latest handbag is not going to matter when you're both in your 50s, 60s and one of you suddenly gets cancer, God forbid, or something happens. Modern dating is shallow, and that is why modern relationships are so shallow, and that is why modern relationships are so short-lived and people aren't staying married anymore. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. I've got my hair up today. I'm going out today, so I actually have makeup on. I've got like some little cargo army pants on today. Not my usual thing, but yeah. Anyway, everybody have a great Sunday, and let me know what you think. Modern dating, is it shallow? Could it get any better? Could it get any worse? Let me know what you think.
Modern dating's not broken. People are choosing shallow, chasing money, status, attention, then wondering why it doesn't last. Real relationships are built on values, not performance.
Like, I'm 31, and this whole meeting people organically out and about thing, I just don't think it exists anymore. I don't think people communicate in person. So we've been trying the dating apps. Let's start by Hinge. Offensive. The most offensive thing is when the little prompt comes up on Hinge and it says, we think you two are the most compatible, and then you see who they're thinking you're compatible with. I'm like, that's what I'm bringing in? So it's a me issue. And then we have Tinder. Tinder is only good if you're overseas and you're in Europe, and that's really if you want to hook up with a hot European man. They are very sexy, but like in America, you're gonna get kidnapped and you won't be alive if you go on Tinder. And then we have Bumble. Bumble's a lot of work. I don't like to do all the work. I feel like I have to do so much work in my real life as a girl. No, I don't want to message you. I'm sorry. And last but not least, we have this magical app called Raya, which is like very exclusive. All the people not on Raya, they want to be on Raya. Let me tell you, no, you don't. You don't want to be in Raya. They're matching you with people in Dubai, people in freaking Australia, people in Europe. No one where you live. And then if you do come across someone where you actually live and you do match with them, no one speaks. No one speaks. And if you do match with someone and you message them and they respond, or vice versa, you're never going to meet up. Raya is not for that. Raya is to see what famous person you come across, see if you can match with them. Maybe you'll hook up with them and have a good story, and that's that. And welcome to dating in 2025. So if you're not on a dating app, congratulations. Life is great. Do not give me your opinion.
Dating apps aren't broken, they're just shallow. Too many options, no effort, no real connection. That's why nobody meets. Real ones happen in real life, not on screens.
How do y'all complain about men are not putting in effort? Men are not being intentional with the dating. Men are not doing X, Y, Z. And then when they meet a man that does everything, checks all of the blocks, you turn around and treat him like shit and ghost him. Ooh, may that karma find you. And that karma is going to be ugly. The very first video that I come across is a guy on the verge of tears, and he is irritated, and his feelings is 1000% validated, because what you mean, you talk to a girl for 2 whole months, you plan everything out, you are taking time off from work to take this girl out on the first date, and this bitch ghosts you. Straight up ghosts you. Ooh, may that karma find her. May that karma find her. These are the same birds that will come up on Beyonce's internet talking about, my ex is a narcissist, and I'm a survivor, and I'm a victim. Nah, you're the problem. The reason why the dating is hot, piss, and shit is because of women. Because y'all come up on Beyonce's internet and say with your whole ass chest that you don't want a guy to treat you good. You don't want a guy who's intentional. You don't want a guy who sits there and pays for everything. Because the standards, these high-ass standards that you have for him, you don't like him. And that the dude that you really like, the dude that you're willing to have put you through the mattress like a spatchcock chicken, he ain't shit. He'll never be shit and will never amount to shit. He ain't even got a fucking job. And that you lower the bar and you lower the standards for these types of dudes. Hell, you give him money. And so it's mind-boggling how after he puts you through the ringer and he treats you like shit and he breaks your spirit, now you want to come up on Beyonce's internet talking about, I'm a victim, my ex is a narcissist. No, sweetheart, that was your fault. That was 100% your fault. And then after he done put several babies up in you, maybe give you HIV, because now y'all going around talking about you don't even like wearing condoms, and that y'all trying to normalize HIV like, oh, it's just a pill that I got to take for the rest of my life. Oh, you hoes are nasty. Y'all are nasty. So hopefully the men are paying attention to the fuck shit that y'all are admitting to on the internet and moving accordingly. Because I'll tell you this much, none of you hoes are good enough to date my son.
Men are showing up more intentional than ever, doing everything right and still getting ghosted. Dating still feels one-sided. That disconnect is what's breaking people down. That's why people are frustrated. Effort doesn't guarantee respect.
I just taught a yoga class at Equinox, and one of my students came up to me later in the night at the gym. She was like, oh my God, I completely missed your class this week, but I really wanted to take it. And then we got into such a good conversation. Somehow it becomes about dating. And we were both talking about how it's so annoying how men don't approach women at the gym. And I feel like this can go one of two ways. And I get why men are hesitant to approach women at the gym, because it's like, what if you keep seeing each other and it doesn't really go anywhere? Is that awkward? Whatever. But like, the gym is a perfect environment. You're not at the bar. It's like you have common interests. Maybe you live in a similar neighborhood, or you're in a similar neighborhood at the same time. Like, you're all working out. Like, everyone looks hot. Like, why are men not approaching women at the gym and just being normal about it? Like, we should make the gym more of like a community vibe, you know? Like, even when you go to workout classes, people are in, out, on their phone. Like, no one is like building connection. So it was so nice that this girl just came up to me and started talking to me, and she was my student, and I actually got to know her. And then we got to bond over the fact that like men are not coming up to women at the gym, or just in general in life. And I know it's not just me that's feeling frustrated by this. I know it's not just me. There are so many women that are like, WTF.
Men aren't ignoring women at the gym. They're just cautious now. But the result is everyone stays isolated. We've lost that natural, normal way of connecting in everyday life.
Unfortunately, I think dating's been destroyed by modern day dating apps. No one yearns anymore. No one courts. It's all done for the easiest possible way to get the job done, get someone into bed, or just slap a label on it and say, oh, you're my girlfriend now, you're my boyfriend now. There's no effort. No one's interested in actually trying to get someone and keeping them, or they do manage to get someone and then the effort changes and it's like, well, I've got you now, so I don't need to do anything more with that. And this is why I want to stay single, because I don't want half-assed effort.
Dating apps made everything instant, so effort disappeared. People don't court anymore, they just match and move on. That's why a lot of people are choosing to stay single instead of half-hearted love.
I have had an epiphany tonight, right? Listen to this. Forget about going to running clubs, forget about going to pottery, forget about going to all these meetup groups, right? Forget about going on Hinge. I know where all the men are. They are in the Devonshire Arms in Soho. I have never in my life seen more men wall to wall, like 90% men. And I'm telling you, young, old, all fit. So fit, like it was baffling. Like that place in Guinness alone is cleaning up. And the Guinness is absolutely fucking class. But guys, we don't need to worry about dating apps anymore because we have the men literally there. So get yourselves into the Devonshire in Soho. It's where dreams are made of. Also, when I say dreams are made of, I got like 2 numbers and I was speaking to 2 guys, and I know I'm dressed like Peg Sayers again, but who cares? The moral of the story is, get to the Devonshire, girls. Get yourself off the fucking running club. You don't need to run anywhere. You need to run to the Devonshire, because that's where the men's are. The men's are?
Forget dating apps and setups. Men are still out in real life. You don't need a strategy. You just need to show up, talk, and connect naturally.
Okay, this message is specifically for the 90% of men that probably follow me. The hundreds of comments of you guys that are saying, no, I'm not going to approach a woman because I don't want to be labeled as a creep. I don't want to go to jail. You guys are throwing out some crazy things. This is what I have to say to you. Too many of you guys are putting too much emphasis on the reaction of the woman rather than your responsibility as the man of you're solely what your job is, and that is to approach and to just introduce yourself at the end of the day. As long as you, as the man, feel good about your approach, however she reacts, that's on her. That's on her. If she reacts, calls you creepy or calls you names or whatever for you simply approaching her, no, it's not on you, buddy. Trust me. That woman is not healed, and she's speaking from a hurt place, and that is not on you. So I hope that just gives you some sort of encouragement to not be so afraid to approach women, because trust me, men, this is your calling. It is your calling to approach women, and I promise you, the women that are healed in this generation want men to do that. And mind you, there are lots of girls that are ready, that have done the work, who are just waiting for men to step up. And you'll know this is a right type of girl when she meets you with respect back and kindness back for just simply coming up and talking to her. She might not be interested, but that's okay. That is a gamble you men have to take. I'm sorry. Get over it. Get freaking over it. But that's when you know she's a good woman, when she doesn't freak out or call you names for simply being a man.
Stop overthinking it. Just approach respectfully and introduce yourself. You can't control her reaction. That's not on you. The right woman will respond with respect, even if she's not interested.
My New Orleans ladies, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have any, where are the men? And I know you're no, babe, that's what we're asking you. But now I'm asking you, where are they? Because I've had 3 seemingly good men respond to my call for single men in New Orleans. I don't understand. And I see some of you men looking at my videos and my profile and saving them. What are you waiting for? Send me a message. Stop being weird.
I get the frustration, but men aren't missing. They're just hesitant and overthinking. A lot are watching, but not acting. If you want connection, you have to make it feel simple and safe to actually step forward.
Piping hot take, and I know a lot of y'all are gonna say that I'm a hater for this one, whatever, but let me preface with two things. Number one, I don't date anymore, so this isn't even for me, this is for y'all. Number two, I love beautiful women, okay? So hold on to that thought as I say what I need to say. We are always going in on the men for not knowing their place and always wanting to date above their league. However, we don't talk enough about women who were never meant to be in the Premier League, All-Stars, major leagues, who have somehow rigged the system, dropped their 5 to 10K on a payment plan, and are now moving in spaces that they were never meant to be in the first place. This is synonymous to the conversations that have been had about you were never meant to meet people who are on dating apps. You were never meant to meet them in real life, and hence you are having subpar experiences. It's the same thing. A lot of these women that you guys are seeing out here that have dropped the money, they've done all the surgeries, they've done all the cosmetics, like they're doing all of that. They were never meant to be in these spaces. These are women who were like 500 pounds 6 months ago. Yes, your body might be right, but your mind ain't right. Okay? And so you, man, you're interacting with these new fine women. The old fine, OG fine with a good head on their shoulders, they're in the house because they don't want to deal with this anymore. That's part of why I think dating has become absolutely insufferable, and the illusions of options is ridiculous, and it's leading to everybody's downfall. Too many of y'all are in spaces that you were never meant to be in. Somebody has to take one for the team. Somebody has to be simple. Somebody has to be average. Somebody has to be subpar. We all can't date the 10%.
Dating feels broken because everyone's chasing the top 10% while ignoring reality. Social media and apps create the illusion of endless options, but it's not real connection. Too many choices, not enough honesty, and that's why nobody's satisfied or settling into something real. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and stay tuned for the next video.